Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're back over on the YouTube account. We have been grinding this tower, the King's Tower. We have been grinding it like absolutely crazy, guys. I think I've went up about 165 floors, about 165 floors in the last couple days. Again, just literally grinding where this needs to be. Now, majority of the other towers I have been stuck in: Infernal Fortress, Celestial Sanctum, zero progression. Even in the Greyborn Tower, guys, without having that awakened version of Baden, incredibly difficult to go through. So we're in 46-60, guys. You can see a majority of other players have already left this chapter. So we're going to get in here, and I'm going to try to do this chapter, guys. Now, again, Mickey just finished this chapter. He got into 47. I want to try to do the exact same. We're going to utilize these teams. We are also very close when it comes to our Beast Resonance, guys. I need one single copy of the Fire Breather, and that is going to give us the ability to take all of our beasts to level 9. Now, a lot of players were actually asking about this. Is it worth building up one beast? Is it worth going for multiple beasts to do the Beast Resonance? Guys, in my opinion, the Beast Resonance is what you want to do. The big reason for it is you're going to have the opportunity to actually build the new beasts as they come out. And again, guys, that is really the big thing to remember there is as more beasts are introduced in the future, you're going to have the ability to go ahead and resonate them, either at 6 or if it's 9 or if it's 12, wherever it is that you're building out those heroes. It is going to be very fast to have that ability to, again, to build out those heroes, which is the reason I recommend building that Beast Resonance out first. Now, of course, guys, we have the Super RNG Charizard right here. This is just as bad as the Thorn Cheese. A lot of players have said it is incredibly worse than the Thorn Cheese. Even looking there, guys, Zolrath didn't have the ability to actually leave RNG aspect in here again. I almost think some of this we're going to have to do almost manually, just for the fact when Brutus gets this immunity shield, and this is what we've seen before, when he gets immunity shield, you can't control him. That's really the big thing in here. And that was it, guys. It literally took one more attempt in here to get that one done. 23 billion there. I'm going to go ahead and play through it again. And you'll notice right off the bat, guys, that Zolrath goes into hiding, but we get some very early stuns out of there, which means the version of Brutus right here actually dies. Zolrath killed out Brutus before Brutus went into that immunity shield. And there we go, guys. Just got the crowd control, slowly working it down. Even Khazard, guys, putting some of these heroes into the crowd control makes a huge impact in here. So the RNG factor of the Charizard working again. We know we also do have the Thorn Cheese, which is going to be incredibly difficult to get through here, guys, but slow burn right there on Namisu. Doesn't even have a chance to drop those totems because we're just burning them down. Now this one, of course, guys, the Olnagrez. Now you'll notice the Fire Breather up there, of course, is going to mitigate the healing. But in addition, the Fire Breather is very strong when it comes to the strength-based heroes. So when you look at Grez, when you look at Olna, works incredibly well with that hero. We just need the crowd control to work in here, guys. And if you'll notice, guys, also down here with Warwick. Warwick, again, is another hero that is incredibly hard to deal with in the campaign chapters. When it comes to utilizing Warwick, not really a very viable hero, but 40 billion damage there from Grez. But when you fight him in the campaign, he is difficult to deal with. Same with Satrana up here. You'll actually see we have the Bagayo going up on Satrana, and we're using Maro. This is actually the multiple times that we have used Maro in here, guys. A lot of players were even commenting. Very cool to see that Maro is showing up in formations. And we're seeing the viability in there because he has a pretty decent crowd control. So when you look at this formation in particular, guys, you have crowd control with Maro, you have crowd control with Mishka, you have crowd control with Namora. All of those are going to amp the damage that Raku is doing. Just got to get Raku to live a little bit or get the crowd control to trigger and have a really good RNG with Scarlet. Just like that, guys. That is what it takes. Scarlet's damage, guys, 46 billion damage right there. Absolutely crazy. And then, of course, we have the Lucretia Cheese. We see this counter to the Thorn Cheese. She marches over. Everyone right there is already pretty much dead at that point, literally just burning through in 13 seconds, guys. 62 billion damage in 13 seconds. Literally just crushing it with the Petrify ability. And then we have our Thorn Cheese, which of course is one of our absolute favorite formations in here. As many players love it, but just as many players absolutely hate the Thorn Cheese. Takes a big part of the RNG factor, just like we've seen with the Charizard. This does have a really big RNG factor. Pippa's got a teleport. That has to work, guys. Gonna have to get through Brutus's shield and try to fight this one out. Very close. So essentially one ult is gonna have to be Thorn's Cheese to take out or to trigger Brutus's shield in there. The second one, of course, going to be boom. We had some targets up there. If you have more targets up there, it makes a really big difference, guys, because you have the ability to take a lot of additional damage. That is what we need. Even right there, guys, we have Hodgkin up as well. We're going to have to try to get this one done, guys. It is the only stage that is holding us back from chapter 47. We are so close at this point. There we go. Retaliation number 1. Boom. See, he went to the shielding in that. We'll get it done. I'll give it one more shot, guys, and we'll see if we can do this. And again, there is the Pippa. Now, Pippa has to have the +20 signature item. I know we have talked about this before. And again, it might be a little bit of timing there with Brutus's shield to actually get this one complete. But we'll get it, guys. The RNG factor. Pippa's +20 will teleport Thorin, giving Thorin an immunity. That is really the big thing in there, guys, is getting Thorin that immunity. All right, guys, we have done it. That is right. Chapter 46 has been completed. We are on to chapter 47 at this point, guys. Let's check out that last battle right here, guys. The Thorn Cheese, 67 billion damage. Pippa does her thing, teleports Thorin right into the middle, which we got to pop up right there. Boom. Retaliation 1 triggers the shield. Took a little bit. Retaliation 2 drops Brutus right there, guys. Boom, completing that chapter, which means next stage, that's right, guys, collect up our loot. Look at that, 20 red chests, 500 diamonds, absolutely. Tier 3 stones, Tier 4 stones, as well as 20 Stargazer cards and 100 food. Now, like I said earlier, we've been trying to kind of build out the beast ground, so I'm hoping this 100 food is going to be it. Lure the beast, guys, and look at that, a brand new sub, just like that. But let's see what we get. Some more food. We are so close, guys. Again, we need one copy. We need one copy of this guy right here. We have 2 of 3. That will give us the opportunity to take all of these other pets up to level 9, guys. That will be 5 level 9 pets, and then we'll start building out to level 12 at the point. But let's go ahead, guys. Next chapter, we got the button moving into the Garden of Hope. That is right, guys. The Garden of Hope is here. I've never seen it before. Look at it. Very cool. The Horned King, it looks like, is up here. Now, that's a player that we followed before. Also have Waiter. Now, Waiter is a guildie that has been just absolutely crushing it, guys. Level 775. Let's look at what the deficiencies look like in here. We are at 943. So look at that. Almost a, what, 138 level or 238 level deficiency. But 943, guys. The end of this breaks 1,000. That is right, guys. It is over 1,000. Level 1,000 right there. 47-60. Now we're gonna have some time as we move through here, but again, guys, that is crazy to see. We're getting into the thousands, level 1,000. But that's awesome. That is awesome to see. Now I think a lot of us at this point, Mickey already came through here again. Looking at here, 688. So we have some leeway in here to do some more pushing, to do some more progression. And again, as we progress further, guys, and as we progress faster, we also do have the ability to get a lot more resources out of the AFK rewards. Now, I know this is something that a lot of players do talk about, is each stage that we're going through here is as small or as slow as it is kind of through here. As we continue our progression, guys, these rewards get higher. These are actually based on your progression in here. So these rewards do get better as we go through here, as far as the EXP and as far as everything else, the AFK rewards. I don't know if fundamentally, and look at the big rainbow down here, guys. That's awesome looking, the rainbow that is going through here. But I don't think you get additional loot towards the bottom. But I think we do get additional loot for what we're getting on a regular basis. So let's see, guys. Do we still have Mickey? I think Mickey might be on this stage as well. Let's see who we have in here that is relatively around where we are. 677 Thorn Cheese, 728. So they're considerably higher. Even look, guys, a much bigger build on all of these heroes with the engraving. So we're not going to be able to use that. 737 again. Very, very big builds when it comes out, which we might be able to use this one. I'm gonna give it a go for a couple times, guys. But we're into 37, guys, and I cannot believe the stages. That is absolutely insane. It is 1,000 levels that we're seeing in there, and it looks like we're gonna cheese this one through, guys. Boom! Look at that, Boulard in there. Such an absolute just pain in the butt to deal with. 74-3. Again, I'm going to look at the same. What do we got here? Brutus 774. That's a massive, massive level deficiency in there, guys. 772. Yeah, we're going to have to go down and check out Get Some. 741, still a little bit high for where we're at. But even here, guys, 650 with Thorn Cheese. Look at the difference between these available formations. I'm shocked with, again, with the difference. In here, we're going from 734, which again has just about 30 levels on us, but then going down to 650. You're telling me there's no one in here for almost 80 levels of progression in here. So short of running that Thorn Cheese, there's no one in here. But look at that, guys, 947, which is crazy. But all right, guys, so that'll do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. We are finally into 47. Picked up a lot of loot, and of course, we're going to get more loot as we continue through here. So again, that'll do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, and as always, thank you guys for watching.